All right. Whoosh. All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another summer edition, Thomas and Daniel Stories edition of the Running Club podcast episode. I hope everyone's doing well. My name is Daniel, President of Running Club, with my co-host Thomas Kawase, Vice President of Running Club.
Yeah.
Today, we did an episode on top 3 failures of like our racing failures, and today we're going to be talking about the top 3 success stories of racing. And so on the last episode, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. Hopefully this doesn't happen. It wasn't even my Wi-Fi. It was just our platform.
Yeah. You're all good. You're good.
But we're all good though. So racing is really important. You know, like the failures are so important because like when you fail, you always get motivated. You know, it's really important to get back and have that resiliency. It's like, hey, like a mistake. I don't even think it's good to make mistakes. It's good to like have those failures because once you make those failures, you learn. The important part is learning from them and not making them ever again. Like trying to make it better, and then that's how you grow.
I feel like mistakes actually make you more OP because like if you have a shit ton of mistakes, you're way more prepared than someone who's never experienced it. So.
Exactly. Now today we're gonna be talking about the success part of that, right? So usually what happens is that you make those mistakes, right? And then how do you get back from it? Usually those mistakes happen the first 2 or 3 meets, and then you're on you're on the 8th or 9th or 10th meet, last few meets, and that's usually where the success comes from, really.
Yeah, because you know what you're doing at that point.
Yeah, you know what you're doing at that point, right?
Yeah. So my first success is gonna be the last race I've ever done in high school, which is getting second at state as a team. Like that's definitely like one of my biggest successes, just because like it was just such a long, like 4 years I waited for that moment, and it was bittersweet, but definitely like a very memorable experience that I probably will hold on to forever. Like I just vividly remember that, and I feel like these successes from racing carry on to like confidence in other things, because like me, like I like joining cross country in high school, like I didn't think like, oh, I wasn't even thinking about, oh, I'm gonna be placing in state or like even in racing varsity or whatever. But doing that, having that experience, like I feel like I could compete at a state level in anything because I have in running. So
exactly, like it's a great moment, man. Your last high school race, man. I'm glad you finished strong, and definitely you proven those results, man. Like it's like all in or nothing, really.
Yeah, no, yeah, that was like when after that second race, or after getting second at that race, like it was like a sweet moment, just because like I really couldn't have like I didn't regret anything. I couldn't have changed anything. Like I should have probably been more cautious of injuries, but I was just too passionate. I was just like forcing success. So like that, yeah, it's like very sweet moment right there. And I carry that into the future. Like, oh, I want to have like another moment like this.
For sure. All right. So my top 3 success. So we'll start from the bottom.
Yeah.
It's probably cross country, because track I had a lot of success, but cross country, like, it's all right. But like sophomore year, I had a great race, but the team didn't. Like we were lost by 1 point, and our 6 men didn't get it. But I ran a pretty good race. I was our 3rd person. I was top 6, top 10. I was our 6th person for the race.
Nice.
So I hit a PR. I hit like about a 2-minute PR, and it was really hard to break 2 minutes PR, and that was just phenomenal, I think. And I did a great job. I think I did a great job, but the team in itself, like it's only that 5. Like people were falling behind, and I could have beat our 2nd guy. We're very close to beating our 2nd guy, and I really felt like, man, like. Sometimes like people let you down, but it's okay. You know what? You just head up stronger. You do your thing, and you do it better. You know.
Yeah, you can't control the whole team. You can only like play your part.
Yeah, you do your part, man. And well, one thing that I always look back is, man, maybe after I finished the race, I should have just went back and motivated. Maybe because I was panting. I was like, oh my god, I just can't believe I just finished this race and did really well. It's like, whew, like you're trying to get as much water and hydration as possible. A lot of people, what they do is they finish the race and they keep cheering on people, right?
Yeah.
and because I cared so much, I should have done that, but I was like, man, at that time I didn't know, so
No,
it's like half.
I like to dap people up at the end of the race. Be like, "Yo, that was a good race. This is a good race."
Yeah.
I feel like that's good vibes. And then sometimes like I'll see them in the future. I'll be like, "Yo, what the hell?"
Yeah, it's crazy too. It's a very local community. You really, I got like a lot of people. Like, um, our competition was my friends. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like basketball too. Like if you think about it, like LeBron James is friends with
Dwayne
uh
Wade and stuff.
Dwayne Wade. Yeah, Dwayne
Yeah.
Wade. But they're on teammates though. But like I'm talking about like other things like Kevin Durant and LeBron James have never been on the same team,
Yeah.
but like they're great friends. So
Yeah.
things like that happen.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah. What's your second one?
All right, my second is probably gonna be my Rose Bowl half or Pasadena half marathon. This was like a big success for me because like I wasn't even training for the half. I was training for a marathon. I just did the half marathon like as kind of like a pre-race to the actual race. But I actually got first in my age group, and I was like, holy shit, like I actually am pretty good. Like, because I didn't realize like I mean like a lot of people in my age group don't do marathons and half marathons, and I wasn't even thinking about that. So when I saw that I got first in my age group, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is sick.
Really good. That's really
Yeah,
good.
like
Congrats on that, man.
no, yeah, like it made me realize like, bro, like I'm really like rare in terms of like there's not that many long distance runners. So it was a cool, sweet moment. Definitely like it helped me it gave me confidence for the marathon, but the marathon is definitely like way more competitive than the half marathon. So like
Did you get like a plaque or a trophy or a medal?
yeah, I got a medal. Right here.
Crazy.
Oh my god, if I can get it.
Here the clings. You got the wall of champions. Wow. Nice.
Pasadena half
Very cool.
marathon, first
Yeah,
in my age group.
that's crazy. That's
So, yeah,
congrats on that.
and I got
That's
this.
really good.
Yeah, so that's probably a big success of mine that I feel like successes are great to have, like racing successes, because it's like like David Goggins explains it really well. He's like, you have to have a cookie jar of like good shit. Like for me, it's like getting second at state as a team, getting first in my age group at the Rose Bowl. Like these, for me, it's like this is who I am. Like I've already done those things. So in the future, I could do even crazier things because I'm just gonna keep improving. So
Exactly. Not gonna lie, like just helps build that resume of yours, or personal branding, your
yeah,
personal resume.
and just like
Um,
personal confidence too.
yeah, confidence too. I feel like a lot of us, like, we kind of seek approval for certain things, and to seek approval you really have to prove your own self, right? So like as a console personality, like I'm always seeking approval. I want to make sure, yeah, we're doing things right. Sometimes
But yeah,
sometimes like,
running is something where you could really surprise yourself. Like
yeah,
you could just be like blowing yourself out the water. Be like, bro, like you could tell
really,
yourself like, wow, like you actually did fucking great. Like
yeah. It's always really hard. It's a really a mental game, like bazooka gum. That Coach Julian said. It's
yeah,
really mentality, and so if you can keep going, just keep going, and like if you can go, just go, like go for it. And it really depends on the situation. Sometimes like you have a plan, and sometimes you know what, like screw the plan. You know what, like there's so much
yeah,
more potential. You feel great, right? Just go for it. You know.
literally.
Screw the plan. Like you're running first place, like you're gonna break that freaking, like go for it. It's top. I so that leads on to my second success stories. So my second success story would have to be, well, like I have to do an honorable mention too.
Yeah, go
but
ahead. You could honorables.
but the second success story was definitely towards the ending of track season of my senior year. Like the ending, my surprisingly league 1600 for the league was awful. Like I didn't do well. Like I really wanted to break 5 again. The goal was to always break 5, but I got so close to it, and it's like so hard
Fuck.
sometimes. And I know I can do it. You always have that ability, but it really depends on like the temperature the mentality, all that
Just the
has so much
moment,
factor.
just that
Yeah,
moment.
it's just really all that factors that have to go along with it. It's like you have the ability to do it. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just all those have factors with it, and it's like it just sucks. But the success was this 3200, 3200 um, finals. Like best race I ever ran, the best race I finished, the best race like ever, ever, ever.
Dang, league finals. That's a long time ago, man.
Or senior night actually, probably senior night actually too.
Yeah.
Senior night was the second to last meet, and it was also the best ever. Like
Yeah.
I went for I went one first. I won the race. I just remember everyone. I was
No, winning
trailing
is so
the other
fun.
school. I was trailing the other school. I remember my two teammates, Jude and Jesse. No, not Jude and Jesse. It was Jesse and what's his name? Jacob. Jacob. Yeah, they were both like Jesse and Jacob. They were all like on the track, like, "Let's go! You got this! Come on, Dad! We want to see you close up. You can do it!" Blah 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 blah. And it's all
Yeah.
mentality. I'm not gonna lie, it's all mentality. I was trailing about 100 meters. No one thought I could do it. Literally, everyone's like, "You know what? Like, you're gonna just let Chino win," and I'm like, "You know what? Like, that's not gonna happen. Not on my watch."
That's lit. Dude, out kicking in track is so lit, man.
Yeah. Later on, it's like the guy was like, "Jesus Christ!" Like, damn. Like I went full on beast mode till the very end. I was snook up on him, like
Yeah.
first two. Like I was closing the gap. I was really getting close, and the last 200 meters was that turn. I started. You know what? Let's pass this guy. Boom.
Yeah, that's
And then
lit.
I literally was like, and then when he got to the straightaway, it seemed like he just lost it. He's just like, bruh, like, it's their senior night. Maybe you just let it. I don't know, but like, honestly, like, he just lost it. I just beat him by like, I don't know, like,
You took his soul.
it's 9 seconds, 8 seconds, or something like that.
Dang.
And it was like, it was a big. It was like it ended up. It could have been very close, but it turned into like a big, like a bit better win than.
Yeah, yeah. It's a sweet victory.
Yeah. All right. So how about you? How was your second one?
Or that oh
Oh no, your
the
first one. Your first one.
yeah.
Sorry, your first one.
My
Sorry.
number one success is gonna be the third marathon I did. Because like I feel like
A lot
third
of
time.
long,
What's up?
a lot of long runs.
Yeah, I mean I just like long runs, so like marathon is my favorite event, and like I feel like for me getting that third marathon in was just like all right, now I run marathons. Like it's
Was
like
that your third marathon? Was that this last year? This past like 2020?
2020, yeah, right before the whole quarantine, like literally a week before, and
That's
like
crazy. That's
yeah.
crazy. Did you break any times?
No, I actually got slower than my second time, but
But that was your success story. Why?
because it was just my third one where it's like I was like I felt very like committed. Once I finished it, I was like, I'm in it. Like I want to do this every year. Like it was because like because it was sort of a fail. It was sort of a fail, but I appreciated it because like I kind of expected to get a slower time than I did last year. Because last year I was like really training a lot harder and doing more workouts and stuff like that. So, but I
Yeah.
feel yeah, I
Mhm.
feel way more committed after that third one. And it's just I feel like it just and now I feel like locked in it and it's like kind of fun.
For sure. Sometimes like you gotta admit like um when it comes to those failures, it actually sometimes are beautiful moments, you know. And
Yeah.
you're that wasn't even a failure. That was a really good success story. And time doesn't really define your performance. I think like what really defines your performance is how you feel and what opens your door, you know? Like sometimes like for instance, like 2 months ago I ran for like pledge educator for my fraternity. I didn't get it. Well, guess what? That actually was such a beautiful moment because I didn't get it, opened up a bigger door for me.
Yeah. It's like no, like not getting the second marathon kind of got me more focused on running club because I was just like I don't want to just put all my effort, 100% of my effort into like making the Boston Marathon time if I'm not like putting effort in other shit that I want to do.
For
So,
sure. No,
yeah.
for sure. All right, so honorable mention. So one of the honorable mentions will have to be this year. Like close, like not this year, but like close to this year. During college, honorable mention is probably I think it was Cesar Chavez. We didn't we all win medals together, all together. think the one year we all
Yeah,
won
yeah.
medals,
The team
and
medals and stuff.
that was a
Yeah.
really great feeling. I was like,
And then we
man,
get the $150 at the end too,
yeah, we got the
as a
hundred
team.
fifty
Yeah,
dollar.
for
We
the
all won
club.
medals. We're all in the front, and you're like, oh my god, like this is such a rewarding feeling.
Yeah, it's lit.
That's a yeah. So that
Another
was one of the.
another honorable mention from me is when I got first in one of the Valentine's races. I
Oh
think it
yeah.
was with Sean, Moises, and Natalia. I think Moises got second in the 10K. I got first in the 10K. Sean got first in the 5K, and then Natalia got first in the girls 5K.
And it was all went like everyone
Yeah,
won,
everyone got a medal. Everyone dubbed. Like,
and it was all raining too.
oh yeah, yeah. It rained. Like, no, it rained before and after the race. Like it was pretty clutch.
But that's pretty good actually.
Yeah,
But it's all wet though, so you gotta be careful. But yeah.
it was
All
it
right.
was it was fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So my best one, I think I mentioned this on the show actually. It was the Yorba Linda meet. New
Okay.
track, new school, 2014. First time beating 5 minutes. Like it really surprised me. I have it all on video too. Like I start
Yeah.
off the race last place, kind of like what Brenda does. Last place, first lap. Second lap is when I really get up, and third lap, at the moment, I have to admit my inspiration was my Matthew Setrowitz.
Who's
He
that?
was my biggest inspiration, Matthew Setrowitz, because that summer he was the first American to ever beat since 19, I think like 18 or 30s. I don't even know, but like an American that won the race for them for the U.S. in the 1500 meter. So it was like, oh my
Oh
goodness. So
damn.
I looked at his Nike Oregon project. I looked at his videos. I was like, you know what? Like, what's going on? Like, what does he do? And he says that you start off the race slow and you try to try to gain momentum later. It's smart to do that, and don't go first. Don't go first. Go third or fourth, because you can sneak behind them and they can take all the trail wind and all that stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I like. It's such a bad habit, but I just like taking that wind and just killing everyone.
You like it? I have to admit, my pet peeve is definitely the wind. Also coming back up, I always feel like this wind is resisting me. It's like so hard to run.
No, I'm down
But
for the win, dude. I'm down for it.
that's
I'll
my
take
pet
it.
peeve. I don't like that. I'd rather have it like less windy,
Yeah.
not even windy at
No,
all.
the best is foggy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
All right.
foggy is a little bit better. Yeah. All right, so we'll do top three.
No, the final kick.
Final
Let's do the
kick.
final
Yeah,
kick.
top three. Oh no, not top
Three,
three.
three
Final
questions for
kick.
the
Three
final
questions.
kick.
Huh?
Let's do 3 questions for the final kick.
Yeah.
All right. So, question number 1. Who's your favorite Avenger?
Avenger.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Hulk.
All the way, man.
Dude, Hulk's
I
a
love
beast.
Spider-Man. Peter Parker. How about you?
Yeah, the Hulk for sure.
The Hulk.
Yeah,
What do
Spider-Man
you
is
like the
is
Hulk?
a classic though. Why do I like the Hulk? Dude, because
Muscle.
he's just a beast. Like, I don't think anyone could fuck with him. Like, I mean, like, he's only vulnerable in his
Who's the
regular form.
Who's
up?
the strongest Avenger?
Hulk.
That's your opinion.
Yeah.
Not Thor. Not like Iron Man.
Nah, it's Hulk. It's the one that I like.
All right. I mean,
How about you? What do
yeah.
you think? That's the second question.
My second question. Probably. Well, Captain Marvel is really strong too, if you think about it.
Sure.
I would have to say Iron Man. Iron Man has all this tech, and like honestly, like without his tech, like he wouldn't be powerful.
Yeah, he's
You know?
cool. I feel like he's the dopest.
Yeah, Iron Man for sure.
All
All
right.
right.
Last question to do with successes in racing. What is your favorite race in
I think we already
general?
mentioned that.
Okay, yeah, we already did that.
Like, what do you want to? Okay, so like, how about this? Like, I think it's better if we put it in these words. Like, how about what is your favorite?
What's your dream race?
Yeah, your dream. Like, what's your dream? Yeah, dream race or something like that. I don't know. Like,
For me, that's really easy because Boston Marathon. I've talked
Boston
about it a lot
Marathon.
on this podcast. I
I
really
think
want to do that one day.
don't they do something for the Meet of Champions? The Adidas Meet of Champions. They said that like they have that big race. Like that would be my dream race. Be able to run that
I don't think I
and
know it.
qualify.
What is it called?
It's called the Meet of Champions Adidas, sponsored by Adidas.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of it.
no,
I'll look it up after this.
yeah, the Meet of Champions, and they run in New York. Like, so our race in high school can qualify for like a nighttime race in the East Coast. I think it was like New York or DC. I don't remember where it was, but I remember you qualify for it.
Dang, it's a
So
qualifying race, yeah.
yeah, so it was really really cool. All right, so we'll finish off with a quote, and I was gonna say this on the last one, so we'll just say it right now. Celine Dion said this: "I'm not in competition with anybody but myself. My goal is to beat my last performance."
Hey,
So yeah, honestly, don't
she's a
judge
beast.
yourself. Don't feel. A lot of people are insecure, you know.
Dude, no one has a voice like Celine Dion, bro. She's really in her own
Yeah.
lane. All right.
Exactly. So you do you, man. Like honestly, everyone has different interests. I feel like a lot of people are just like, oh, like Thomas and I, like I don't know, like honestly, like like you really have to like we're all uniquely different, and
Yeah.
you have like the
If
only
you try to
way
be someone else, you're gonna be a shittier version.
exactly. So just be yourself and evaluate your performance and progress with that. So yeah.
Yep. All
It's
right.
more of a lesson. All right, so we'll be making even more of these. To make sure you guys stay tuned. More of these Daniel and Thomas stories podcasts. So just stay tuned. All right. Hope everyone have a wonderful day. Peace.
Peace.
Hello, Running Club at UC Riverside fans. Daniel Yang here, president of Running Club. If you like that video that you just watched, smash that like button down below. If you'd like to see more podcast episodes and creative content, remember to hit that subscribe button right here. Thank you so much for watching.